Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Samantha Sullivan. Russ is on assignment and will join us here a little later in the show. Well, tonight, promising news for survivors of sexual assault as the Department of Justice says the first arrest has been made following Montana's stalemate of untested rape kits. We've been tracking the progress of the Montana Department of Justice's Sexual Assault Initiative Task Force as they aim to collect and test all untested rape kits in the state of Montana. Now, a Great Falls man is behind bars suspected of raping a woman back in 2015. Those with the Department of Justice say this case is a good example of the system working after Attorney General Tim Fox launched the initiative back in 2015. Andrea Lutz has been tracking the progress of the Sexual Assault Initiative Task Force and has more about the arrest. Andrea.
Well, Sammy, a Great Falls man recently arrested for raping a woman back in 2015 has become the first case to lead to charges as a part of Montana's mission to collect a logjam of unsolved rape kits from across our state. 41-year-old Alan William Miller was taken into custody in Cascade County on July 30th for a rape that was reported in Great Falls. The victim reported the attack happened when she came home from working a night shift at the Walgreens. She told police she was walking to her apartment on 9th Street South in Great Falls. A man approached her, put his hands around her waist and throat, pushed her into an alley and raped her. She never saw his face, making this case hard for police to crack. In 2016, Montana was given a $2 million grant from the federal government to collect all those previously unsubmitted sexual assault kits in Montana. And the kit collected from this rape was one that sat unsolved for 3 years in evidence at the Great Falls Police Department. In 2018, the kit was sent to the Montana State Crime Lab as a part of that Department of Justice initiative to test those cold case rape kits. That path eventually led to the positive identification of DNA traced back to Miller. Miller's DNA was already in the system because he's a registered sex offender, and his arrest came as promising news for Attorney General Tim Fox, who of course launched that sexual task force to ensure that survivors receive the justice in their cases that they need. Sammy.
Thanks, Andrea.